What's going on Facebook Live? How's everybody doing today? Today is October the 18th, and it's about 11:30 a.m. So good morning to you. What I want to talk about this morning, and there's a lot of people talking about it, and I know people are going to start coming around and ask me for my input on this, but I do feel like there should be a law enforcement officer out there that should talk about this and should have their input on that. And like I said before, there's a lot of officers that are afraid to put their input in on it because their departments aren't social media friendly. Let me just put it that way. But I believe a part of being in the community and getting along with the community, you have to inform people, you have to talk to people, you have to communicate with them. So, but you all know here in Texas, there is a 3-year-old missing child. The child's name is Sherin Mathews. And Sherin Mathews was being disciplined by her father. From what I've read, they're saying that he told her to go outside and, as punishment for not drinking her milk at 3 o'clock in the morning. That child turned up missing. They are still looking for this child. Law enforcement is still looking for this child. Here in Texas, we use search dogs, we use bodies, we use drones, anything you can think of to try to find and locate this 3-year-old child. And I'm just going to be real with a lot of people out there today, and there might be people that disagree with me on Facebook, and people might go ahead and record this live feed and use it against me later on, but if you know me, you know I tell the truth about anything that's out there. I'm not the kind of person that's going to sweep anything up under the rug. And so I am on my break time, and I'd rather go ahead and talk because I feel that this is more important of trying to talk about this child and trying to find this child. Number one, if you're 3 years old, why are you still up? Why is this parent still up trying to give the child some milk at 3 years old, at 3 o'clock in the morning? What could a 3-year-old possibly be doing at 3 o'clock in the morning? The 3-year-olds that I know of, they're in the bed sleep. They're in the comfort and safety of their own home, in their room with their parents. They're getting rest. You have a child up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and because the child allegedly didn't drink her milk, you're going to send that child outside as punishment. And yes, they did say that the father, he does have an ankle monitor on. He bailed out. But you all, listen to this. It's been now 11 days since this child has been missing. And I am praying for that family. I'm praying for that family. If you are the type of parent that was blessed enough to have a child, where some people are still trying to have children, some people can't have children at all. Some people are praying for a child. They're praying to conceive a child. They got married and they want to have one with their husband and their wife. They want a child. And for those who have one, if you're going to do evil things to children, to someone innocent who can't defend for themselves, you've already been blessed with a beautiful little girl or that beautiful little boy. But you do things like put them outside. Here in Texas, this morning it was cold. It was 51 degrees this morning. It was cold last night. And just because you want to punish a child, you send that child outside at 3 o'clock in the morning? That's not punishment. And I'm just going to be honest. It's been 11 days. They're still searching for that child. How many children do you know that can survive out there with no food, no water, no shelter? They're 3 years old. They're helpless. They're defenseless. Let's be real here. Now they're suspecting this father has done something to that child, which I'm not going to say. But a lot of you all can read between the lines. A lot of you can read between the lines. That is not love. That is not love at all. And the reason why I take this to heart so bad is because you all know, even though I personally don't have children of my own, I love children. I love children. I love seeing them smile. They deserve to play. They deserve to be loved. They deserve to learn new things. They deserve to be around their friends. They deserve to be happy. They deserve to have a childhood. They deserve to be comfortable and have comfort. And they all deserve to have somebody who loves them. What would a 3-year-old do that was so bad that you would send your child outside, make her go outside at 3 o'clock in the morning and leave her there as punishment? Now, I'm not going to say the words that I want to say because I try to stay professional at all times. A lot of people try to catch me slipping, trying to be unprofessional, but I'm going to be professional at all times. But there are a lot of words that I can say to that individual because I love children that much. If the family is watching, I'm praying for you. I am praying for you all. 11 days is a long time. Could you even imagine going without food or water for 2 days or 3 days? Some of you all wouldn't make it. Some of you all would not make it. Then alone a day. Sometimes if I go a whole day without eating or drinking, my stomach is hurting. My body is shutting down. I'm weak. Today marks the 11th day. And I know there are a lot of people who want answers from law enforcement. I can't speak for that department who's doing that search. But I do feel that a lot of things need to be said. You need to comfort people. A lot of people want to know answers, and they're just not speaking right now. But I understand there's an investigation going on, and we have to respect that. Anytime there's an investigation going on, putting the pieces together and working on it. And I know we're anxious. I know we want to see closure and the outcome. But let's respect that department. But at the same time, people need to be comforted in this time of need. So I'm asking everybody on this page. I'm asking everybody to go ahead and type words of expressions to their family because they need us. They need our hearts, you all. They need our love. They need our encouragement. They need hope. Pass this video along to them. Let them know that, hey, they are not in this by themselves. They're not in it by themselves. Regardless of what race you are or where do you live, or even if you don't even live here in the state, we're still all family. We're still all family. But let's face the reality. That right there is just pure wrong. That's evilness. Do you all let your 3-year-olds or 2-year-olds or 5-year-olds stay up to that late in the morning, early in the morning? What are you doing at that time? If the child does not eat their broccoli or eat their food or drink their milk, why are they even eating or drinking that time of morning anyway? Are you going to outcast them? Are you going to punish them? Are you going to throw them out to the streets just because you big and bad enough to do it? There's too much going on in this world today, folks. We need prayer. We need to start looking out for each other more. If you see something or hear something that is wrong, don't keep quiet and stay silent about it. Like I said in videos before, open your mouth. But what I really, really feel is what about you? If that was your child? What if that was your 3-year-old child? What if that was your 3-year-old son? 3 years old. And your spouse or your family member made them go outside at 3 o'clock in the morning. And do you not think that child had fear? A lot of children are afraid of the dark. Do you think that child had fear of being alone? I'm placing myself in that child's shoes, and as if I were a family member or how a child would think, I would be horrified. I would be horrified. So I'm going to end this live feed, and I'm going to send my prayers to that family. Deputy Woodard from Dallas County, Precinct 2, Consul's Office. You know, I'm praying for you. Our department, we are all praying for you here. We pray God's blessings upon you all. Keep the hope, keep faith. Don't give up on life. Because life has two sides. It can be sour or it can be sweet, just like the commercial said. It can throw you some bad apples at times, but we must go through it, you all. We must go through this difficult time called life, this difficult thing called life. Life is not all peaches and cream. But we're there for you. If you need us, call on us. If you need to talk to us, call our precinct number. You know, you can look it up on Google. I'll go ahead and tell you it's 214-643-4766. We love you. I love you. That's all that can be said. That's all that can be said. I do pray that child is returned home safely, but I'm still thinking about the time that has passed. It's been 11 days. Share this video to the family. Share this video to other law enforcement agencies. Share it to people who have kids same age as that child. We've got to do better, y'all. I love y'all. Always remember, I refuse to see hate live while love dies. Y'all, let's all continue to let love live. I gotta go. Bye.